Off the bar, I'm too persistent. With income and no cash. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Yo, people, from what we're telling them, it's your man Line Jazz back in with another reaction, blood. Right now, we got Caprio, Daily Duppy, blood. Let's get into this, fam. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you subscribe to this channel for non-music reactions, blood, make sure to follow my second channel, Man Line Jazz Reacts, fam. You know what I'm saying? I separated the two, blood. Man Line Jazz Reacts, make sure you follow that one there, fam. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. When I come through, like, what is he on? Smoke you with some Dom Perignon in the Isle of Wight. Your music is shy.
Pour champagne for my haters and sip on this Pinot Grigio. This one's for my council babies that never.
Okay, when he said sip on that Pinot, I was like, where the hell is he going with this? And then, okay, calm. All right, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for judging. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? But throw me off there for that. Just a little millisecond. Just a little millisecond. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into it.
For my haters and sip on this Pinot Grigio. This one's for my council babies that never had money or heroes. I didn't have these characters. Drug rehab and a D-Lo. I never had money or heroes. I didn't have these characters. Drug rehab and a D-Lo. Man grew up with a traveling. Shout out Patrick, shout out Nico. None of these Joe men know my pain. They know
I didn't hear that right, did I? Did you hear that beat drop? Did you hear the elements to that beat, fam? Bruv, I'm not lying, I've never heard an element like this. This is like drill, sentimental hip-hop beat, and some next, it's all merged together, fam. What the hell was that?
Paying for my haters and sip on this Pinot Grigio. This one's for my council babies that never had money or heroes. I didn't have these characters. Drug rehab and a D-Lo. Man grew up with a traveling. Shout out Patrick, shout out Nico. None of these Joe men know my pain. Some of them think they know.
A bit of jazz in there as well.
Shout out Nico. None of these Joe men know my pain. Some of them think they know my history. Niggas don't even know if I'm sane. You know what I'm saying? Spent all my childhood hoping and praying. Blood of a king, they fly in my veins. My blocks used to smell like piss. Our sofa was level with rips in. We had to cop from the charity shop. Light in the hallway, always flicking. One Adidas trainer under my bed and an Umbro shirt and a boiler. Now they think my life is a movie. What I drive one whip with a spoiler. Tell me, what do you do when you're brought down flat as a kid and your mum's suicidal? My big bro ain't really done much. Look at your pops and he ain't too reliable. Swinging nice when we.
I can't lie to you, blood. I can't lie to you. I've known Caprio for a while now, fam, and I've never heard him on this type of timing. Normally he's coming on some summer type of vibe, giving you some next, you know what I'm saying, wavy, vibey type of bars and that. I've never seen him on this type of timing. And this looks like one of his lanes right now, fam. The beat is immaculate, fam. Immaculate. Drill, hip-hop and jazz all merged in one, fam. Are you dumb? He's doing his thing right now, fam. He's been a weird one as well. He'll drop a tune, dip, come back, drop a tune, dip. He's got some big collabs as well. Very big tunes, fam. You know what I'm saying? He's a certain person that is kind of integral to the scene, fam. You know what I'm saying? In terms of his sound and that certain tunes that he dropped. You know what I mean? Certain collaborations, type of people that he brought to light. Like Dalapo, I think he's the first person that collabed with her, fam. She's beautiful, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, fam. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the melanin. But yeah, let's get back to it, fam. You know what I'm saying?
She used to smell like piss. Our sofa was level with rips in. We had to cop from the charity shop. Light in the hallway, always flicking. One Adidas trainer under my bed and an Umbro shirt and a boiler. Now they think my life is a movie. What I drive one whip with a spoiler. Tell me, what do you do when you're brought down flat as a kid and your mum's suicidal? My big bro ain't really done much. Look at your pops and he ain't too reliable. Swinging nice when we lost our virginity. Man's been seeing blades push through vitals. I put my faith in swears. What the fuck could I do with the Bible? My mom.
What you do in the mum where your mum's trying to, you know what I'm saying? Look at your pops, he ain't too reliable, blood. So your Marge is, you know what I'm saying, in a certain state of mind where she, you know what I mean, she can't really be by herself, she relies on other people. And then you look at your pops and he's just an absolute deadbeat. And who do you look to then, fam? Yourself, fam. This is what I'm saying, blood. Sometimes people don't understand because you have to grow up so fast, blood. Some people are 5 and have to act like they're 10. Some people are 15 and have to act like they're 25, fam. Because of the certain circumstances and situations. That's what makes people different and that, fam. That's what certain people will never understand and that. Now everyone's out here living lavish. You know, everyone can be a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old and a 13-year-old, even an 18-year-old, fam. Because even at 18, you shouldn't have certain responsibilities. But people are out here, you know what I'm saying? Because of the circumstances, now they have to act like they're a decade, 2 decades older than they actually are, fam. You know what I mean? Blood. But hey, is what it is, fam.
Man's been seeing blades push through vitals. I put my faith in squares. What the fuck could I do with the Bible? My mum was sick, my dad was sick, my grandma's old, my brother's a prick. My little swinging nights where we lost our
Listen, for you religious people, don't take offense to that. Just listen to that bar again and don't let it go over your head.
virginity. Man's been seeing blades push through vitals. I put my faith in squares. What the fuck could I do with the Bible? My mum was sick, my dad was sick, my grandma's old, my brother's a prick. My little sis picked up eating disorders. Life just came at us way too quick. I miss the times when things were fine and money was just some paper object. For my sister died and my mum fell ill and I picked up a saviour complex. This ride ain't no Alton Towers. Look inside of my council estate, I'll show you about haunted houses. I spent my whole life walking round them. Man of the house, I wore them trousers. Had no coat for them autumn showers. My blocks would smell like shit. I was so fucking embarrassed. You know what I done for the queen? Get it from Croydon to Buckingham Palace. In the later half of my teens, bro, I was just fucking a brat. If there was a life out of the hood, then I wanted to have it. You see a murderer, I see a brother that's probably scared for all his teens. You see a crackhead, I see a you, I'm ready for life and all his demons.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because of where you're from, you see certain things different. Sometimes take some time out your day to learn about our next person. Whether they're living better than you, whether they're living worse than you in a difficult situation, learn about them, blood. Because to a certain corporate man up there, from someone that don't know about the block life, sees a crackhead, sees a certain type of person who's going to think one thing, but to him, someone that's always around it, sees a completely other side on that, fam. Come on, man. It's 2 sides to a story, or 3 actually, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Probably scared for all his teens. You see a crackhead, I see a you, I'm ready for life and all his demons. You see a rapper, I see a pussy, some of them literally walking memes. Fam, you might see me in a Lambo, fuck all the fame, it ain't all it seems. Don't tell me about hardship if you had love and you never went hungry. Never been evicted, never been country, never had neighbours that were all junkies. Word, don't tell me I'm guarded when I know half of these youths are funky. I tried to go through life all humbly, how did that help me? What has it done me? I can't believe the things I've seen.
Hey, this is something I tell myself as well, because I've been moving certain ways sometimes and I know my character, but I know we're coming into a world right now. Even let's say I get big with this YouTube thing, fam, I know I have to act a certain way and move a type of way, blood, because the way I am naturally, fam, if I move like that, fam, yeah, I'm going to be eaten alive, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? But so far, so good in life, blood, but I know for a fact I'm going to have to, you know what I'm saying, adjust certain things, blood, because it's a cold, cold world we live in, man. People take advantage of you, blood. You know what I'm saying? People always say people take kindness for weakness and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. It's a fact, blood. It's a fact, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? And people take what's the wait a minute. I gotta go to my check something real quick, fam. Why did I delete it? I deleted it, fam. I deleted it, blood. I deleted it. I basically had on my notes, fam, Sana's famous quotes, fam. You know what I'm saying? Or Manline Jazz's famous quotes, blood. My bad. I had like a little list, blood, of my like famous quotes, but quotes that I came up with by myself, but I think I deleted them, blood. I had some wavy quotes in there, no cap, blood. And I was about to let you man know about one of them, but I forgot, fam. You know what I'm saying? And I deleted it out my notes, so hey, we move.
Don't tell me about hardship if you had love and you never went hungry. Never been evicted, never been country, never had neighbours that were all junkies. Word, don't tell me I'm guarded when I know half of these youths are funky. I tried to go through life all humbly, how did that help me? What has it done me? I can't believe the things I've seen. Things that I thought were normal, things that I thought were standard, things that I know were scornful. It's mad how many men are killed these days to impress these kids in Cornwall. And I'd probably end up just like them if I never had bank withdrawals. So, pour champagne for my haters and sip on this Pinot Grigio. This one's for my council babies that never had money or heroes. Adderton had his characters, drug rehab on the D-Lo. Man grew up with the travellers, shout out Patrick, shout out Nico.
As I always say, fam, no matter what type of artist you are, blood, if you're trying to vent about your pain, fam, you already know what you've gone through, fam. All you gotta do is just put it on a paper, fam. Do it, fam. Because it can come out this hard, fam. Are you dumb, blood? Man, like Hardy Caprio, fam. You dumb. Ah, man. He murdered that, blood. He murdered that. And shout out to Producky, blood. Shout out to the Keys. I'm gone, fam. First Adi, now him. All in a sentimental type of vibe, fam. Real rap, fam. I'm gone, blood. I'm gone.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping chrome man, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But for bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax. Premium sir.